Good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Times I'm Dr. News. And I don't know how to cook a turkey. No, I'm only kidding. That's all right. I did that on purpose with my vapor cigarette. That's all it is. This bugger right here. Just having a little fun with you all. You know, it's that eve, the eve when you have to purge your belly because soon it will be filled with so much turkey. Yes, it's a weird holiday here in America where we celebrate the day we got together. We had Thanksgiving and learned all these great things from the Indians so we can overrun their land and take it from them later. I'm sorry. It's just one of the things they don't teach you in history books that you should look up on your own, all the things we did to Native Americans, but that's a downer. Speaking of downers, today, of course, was the 10th anniversary of the death of Verity Lambert, who was the first producer on Doctor Who. And, you know, it's kind of a bummer, you know, it really is, you know, especially, you know, she died. It was, oh, man, it's just sad, you know, a couple of days away, I think, for the 44th anniversary or something like that. But that's the sad thing. Nobody lasts forever on this planet. We got to make the best with the time we have. Remember, this is Doctor Who News, news from in and around the universe. News that is so amazing, so breathtaking, so incredibly powerful. You'll swear that you've been strapped to a jet engine, flown into the stratosphere to do a high jump right down into... I have no idea. I was going to say something really terribly sexist then, but I'm not going to. But in my case, I'd probably land on a small country and wipe them out. But let's get to this good stuff. Let's get the real good stuff. There's some people out there saying DWSR is finished. It's over. It's done. Not when you have the way called the Daily Mail. Okay. Now, on the Daily Mail today, some really good photos. Now, I am going to warn you. I think it's the Sun goes into detail about what's going on in these scenes. So, okay, before I scroll down any further, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler. I had somebody start some crap with me over on one of my apps, on my forums, because they claimed that it was all spoilers and blah, blah, blah. So I told him, by the way, he goes, you'd think you'd use common sense. I go, yeah, I did, and I blocked him. I'm sorry, but these are just pictures. We don't know what's going on in that scene. We don't know what the context of the scene is. We already know who all these freaking people are. So how is it a spoiler? But I'm just saying that for the faint of heart. Here we go. Okay, Jodie Whittaker pictured filming scenes for the first time alongside co-star Bradley Walsh ahead of her debut as the first female incarnation of the Time Lord. And this is more stuff, as I said, that's going on near Sheffield. Here's Bradley Walsh there with Jodie. Wham, check out that stuff. Unfortunately, she is wearing the remnants, and let me stress remnants of Capaldi's outfit. You'll see what I mean as we keep scrolling down here. I don't know what that is, but it looks like they got a beer. Look, they got the beer cooler. They're going out for a good time. They're going to use the battery there, the charcoal, some hot dogs. And you know, you see, you don't know what's going on. But apparently whatever it is they're going into this yard. Now, apparently those cranes we saw and all that are probably providing the overhead lighting for this scene. Dum-ba-da-bum. And whatever it is, she's hauling something in a bag. Like I said, we don't know what's going on. But, oh, man, look at the Capaldi coat, man. Oh, man. Oh, look at it, man. It's shredded. Like, that regeneration was just total, you know, wham. But, okay, and of course, boom, boom, boom. We already know that. That's from a long time ago. And some really interesting photos. Now, if you want to go look at these for yourself, link will be below in the description box as always. So I leave it on you. Oh, here we go. This is the one that really nails it. Oh, man, look. Whew, that's almost heartbreaking seeing that jacket in tatters, man. But you see, the thing is, it doesn't make this a spoiler. We don't know what's in the bag. We don't know why they're breaking into this yard. We don't know what caused that. We don't know. But everybody's jumping up and down with spoiler alert, which means I got to put a spoiler alert on this video, even though it's probably nothing. Oh, man, look at this. Whew. It's just weird seeing her in Capaldi's boots, though. Check that. Oh, But whatever's going on, looking very serious, or maybe just kind of out of it. But some really good shots here in the Daily Mail. And of course, we've all seen that one, and it goes on and on and on, man. There's some really good stuff. And boom, 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 here we go. And like I said, the problem is they go into some detail about stuff that's being carried, but we don't know why. We don't know what's going on this. We don't know why they're going into this yard. So I'm going to put it on a be it on your own basis if you go look at this, okay? And also, if you ain't got enough there, I believe they also had some of these also here in the Sun. Some are basically the same. Some are just slightly different. But like I said, I leave it up to you. And then they basically slam bang a bunch of stuff there. But the important thing is this, some really, really good pictures in the filming. They give us an idea of just, okay, some really weird shit's going on. That's all we know. Some guy was going, well, they're describing the action and all that. We don't know what's in the bag. We don't know what they're doing in the yard. We don't know if they're trying to blow the place up or if they're just having a kegger. We don't know. Well, I love how every single thing now is a spoiler. Every single dirty thing. And you know what's going to, I guarantee you tomorrow on the one hashtag, it's going to be those dirty WSR people were sending in pictures. When no, it's reporters. So maybe you ought to send them harassing tweets and all that about respecting the cast and crew. Because they're allowed to go, but apparently fans aren't. Sorry, I'm getting a little too political. Let's move on to something cool. Okay. Special Doctor Who show to take fans behind the scenes of the emotional 2017 Christmas special. Peter Capaldi will talk to Jo Whiley as she goes on set for the 12th Doctor's final moments for BBC Radio 2. All right, fans hoping for even more Doctor Who this Christmas are in luck because a one-off BBC Radio 2 special is coming to lift the lid on some upcoming festival episode, on the upcoming festive episode, Twice Upon a Time, and the final scenes of Capaldi's Doctor. So, some really, really good stuff coming, along with the show. Now, boom, boom, boom. Matter of fact, we're really lucky to be on location, yada, yada. Okay. Told radio, okay. Which can be heard, now this is the important part. It'll be heard on BBC Radio 2 a few days before the episode airs, which will be Thursday, December 21st, to be precise. So go look it up on BBC Radio 2, boom, boom, boom. You know how to get there. And wham, bam, bam, there you go. Find out more about it. And this will be on December 21st. Patsy Kensit. Remember her from Lethal Weapon 2? She was that really cool looking like South African chick. And then Riggs, a.k.a., what's his name? Mel Gibson has the nude moonlight butt walk. That's her. And she's going to be in Big Finish. That's right. She'll be starring in the Doctor Who main range in 2018. She'll join the cast of Big Finish's Doctor Who range as she'll star in Kingdom of Lies with Peter Davison. So, boom, hey ho, day ho. There you go. There's a trailer right there if you want to go check it out. Patsy Kensit coming on over. Moving on, Titan Comics. Sorry about that. This shouldn't have been up there like that. Sorry about that. Okay. Brand new arc starts for the 10th Doctor with the Good Companion in the 10th Doctor Year 3, number 11. Bam, bam, bam. And check out some of these really good stuff. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's cute photo. And there we go. Da-da-da-da, 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 da, boom, boom, boom. Some really cool pictures there. Boom, boom, boom. Or if you didn't get enough there, here you go. Over on Previews World. Go take a gander over here if you so wish it. All right. So wham, bam, 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 bam. Oh, why am I humming Star Wars? That's right. It's coming up, ain't it? Okay. 100 Illustrated Adventures, latest hardcover format, large book. 100 Illustrated Adventures, published by Puffin. Highlights 100 of the Doctor's most wonderful, jaw-dropping, and eye-popping escapades, and claims to bring these episodes to life like no other episode guide. So, boom, boom, boom. Here's the link to it on Amazon. But overall, as an episode guide, this book probably works better for the newer fan than for someone who has followed the show for a long time, but as a delightful original collection of art that shows the passion and imagination of fellow fans, it works for all. Some really good stuff, man. It really is. But this book is bang up to date, covering the show all the way up to the end of the 2017 series. Boom, boom. Most stories are given as a double-page spread. So look, this is like some really wholesome stuff going on here, man. 208 pages of hardcover goodness, good for age ranges 7 to 12. Published, of course, boom, 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 November 2nd. So it is out, apparently. So keep your eyes out for it. All right, Paul McGann, boom, boom, boom. Okay, fans, why am I doing that? Next thing I'm going to go pop, pop, pop. All right. Fans think they spotted some cool Doctor references in Paul McGann's Holby City trailer debut. That's right. The Eighth Doctor is back, and he's working for the NHS. So if you're fans of Paul McGann and you want to see some stuff, and boom, here's the trailer from his latest project, Holby City. All right. And lastly, but certainly not least, let's go back to the Ecclestone. That would have been his Flintstone's name, man. Ain't that fitting? It's Chris Ecclestone. Okay, the Thor, the Dark World was not his finest moment. And he goes into some details like the first couple days, it took like 6.5 to 8 hours to get into makeup, period. So you'd have to arrive at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Now, folks, I'm usually getting up for work at 5 a.m. and I'm not a happy camper. Okay, so 4 a.m. every day. And that was just sitting there in the makeup chair that long just to do, that's before you can start to work. So he goes into that a wee bit right here over on sciencefiction.com. So once again, before you go whining about spoilers, think of this. If there's plot details in it, then it's a spoiler. If there's an unknown enemy alien picture that we've never seen before or something along that line, that's a spoiler. If they're giving detailed descriptions of like, the Doctor is here planting this semi-sonical device which will explode and destroy the alien mothership while wiping out an entire Seraphim invasion. So see, that's a spoiler. Pictures are not spoilers. The only people I've ever had bother me about pictures are, like I said, people are generally good about it. But when someone comes to me and goes, well, you should have used common sense, like I didn't read both these articles before I posted them on that forum. It's like, duh. Of course I didn't think there were spoilers because I did use common sense, you jackass. It's called, you can stare at those pictures all day. You can read those very loose, vague descriptions these reporters gave until your frickin' brain leaks out the side of your ears, and next thing you know, well, that would feed the cats. But it's not going to give anything away. And that's why, everybody's, I'm afraid of spoilers. The only way you're going to avoid spoilers in the 21st century, and I've got an instant cure, but you're going to have to come here near me in Ohio, and I'll tell you what it is. You're going to have to go live with the Amish. Hey, they wear cool hats. Study that Weird Al Yankovic parody, and you'll get the gist of it. Well, that's all I got tonight, so take care, ta-ta. And to all you out there, in America, because they don't celebrate it pretty much anywhere else, happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much turkey, because the tryptophan is how they get you. Good night.